Love like ours isn't for the faint-hearted. It requires trust, patience, and a connection that transcends what others can see. That's why they can only watch in envy. They can't touch the bond we've built, no matter how much they try. What we share is sacred, and no amount of jealousy can change that. Our connection is not something that can be copied. It's unique, and no one else can understand the depth of what we share. They may think they know what it's like to have passion, but they'll never experience the fire we share. They'll never feel what it's like to burn so brightly together. Every moment we share feels like a victory over the doubts and the jealousy of others. What we have is irreplaceable. They might try to stir the pot, but it only brings us closer. The jealousy they feel only highlights the beauty of what we have, making it shine even brighter. What we have is a quiet revolution. It's the kind of love that shakes the world in silence, and while others may see it from a distance, they can't touch it. Our passion is a story that's still being written, and no one else can hold the pen. They can only watch as we write the chapters of our lives together. They see us as a threat, not because we try to be, but because we have something they'll never find, a connection that doesn't need approval. It's not about the world seeing us. It's about us seeing each other, truly seeing each other, and that's what makes them jealous. Our love is the kind of love that makes people stop and stare, but only because they wish they could feel what we do. The envy they feel is a reflection of how beautiful our bond is. They wish they had something even half as real as what we share. They'll never understand why we're so unstoppable together, why our love makes us stronger. It's because we know something they don't: how to love fearlessly. What we have isn't just a passion, it's a deep knowing. We know each other's hearts like no one else, and that's why they can't touch what we share. Jealousy only reveals how deep our love runs. It's not something you can fake or force. It's something you have to earn, and we've earned it together. They may want what we have, but they'll never have it. Our love is a rare gem, one that can't be replicated no matter how hard they try. We are a testament to what true love looks like. They may envy us, but they can't see the sacrifices, the patience, and the trust it took to get here. Our passion is our own, and no one can take it from us. They can only watch, hoping to catch a glimpse of the magic we've built. It's not just that they wish they could have what we have. It's that they'll never understand it. Our connection is something you can't explain. You can only feel it. We found something that the world can't give us, and they can't take it away. Our love is too strong, too real for their jealousy to ever affect. What we share is not for show. It's real, raw, and beautiful in its simplicity. That's why they envy it. They can't recreate what we have. We are an example of what love looks like when it's nurtured, protected, and allowed to grow. They may wish for the same, but they'll never understand how to make it work. It's not about them understanding us. It's about us understanding each other, and that's the greatest gift we could ever give one another. There's nothing more beautiful than the way we've woven our hearts together. They can try to tear us apart, but they'll only fail. We are unbreakable. We may not be perfect, but our love is. And no one can take that away from us, no matter how much they wish they could. What they fail to see is that our passion isn't a competition. It's an expression of who we are, of how deeply we've connected, and it's something only we can understand. There's a quiet strength in the way we love. They can't see it, but they can feel it, and that's why they envy us. No amount of jealousy can diminish what we have. Our love is powerful, and it shines through the darkest of times. What we have together is magic, something real, something they'll never understand, and that's why they can only watch from the sidelines, wishing they had a taste of it. They can stare at us from the outside, but they'll never know the beauty of the bond we've built. What we have is too pure to be touched by jealousy. In the end, all their jealousy does is strengthen what we share. The more they try to break us, the more we rise above, united in our passion. There are moments when the intensity of our connection feels so strong, I wonder if the world can feel it too. It's not just love we share, it's a fire that ignites everything in its path, and the world can't help but notice. What we have is rare. It's the kind of love that makes others wish they had a glimpse of it. But no matter how much they yearn, they'll never truly understand the depths we've reached. In a world that thrives on chaos, our bond is a quiet storm, powerful and silent, yet everyone can feel the winds of it swirling around them. They envy the peace we create, the harmony that binds us. They don't know how we found each other amidst the noise, how our hearts beat to the same rhythm, how every touch feels like home, but even though they can't see it, they can feel it, and that makes them jealous. Our passion is not a loud declaration, but a quiet fire that burns deep inside, something only those truly in tune with their soul can understand. They might try to imitate it, but they can never replicate the magic we share. In the eyes of others, we're just another couple, but what they fail to see is the invisible thread that ties us together, stronger than any force, more enduring than time itself. There's something beautiful about the way we are, a love so intense it draws attention, and while others may only see the surface, they can never fathom the depth of what we share. It's strange, isn't it, how two souls, destined to find each other, can spark such envy in those who will never understand the kind of connection we have. What we have is like a secret, a treasure kept between us, and no matter how much others wish they could have it, it's ours to keep, untouched and pure. There's a certain magic that comes when two hearts beat as one. It's a rhythm others can't keep up with, and while they may admire it, they'll never truly feel its pulse. When you're in love, truly in love, it's not just about the moments you share, but the way you change each other, how you grow in a way no one else can. That's what they envy. Our passion isn't just for the world to see. It's something sacred, something so personal that it can't be touched by the jealousy of those who don't understand what we have. They can look, they can admire, but what we share isn't meant for them. It's a fire only we can stoke, a flame that others can't touch. What we share is a story written only for us. No one can read it, no one can interpret it, and no one will ever know how deep our connection truly goes. In the quiet of the night, it's not the world's judgment that matters. It's the way you make me feel, the way our souls communicate without words. And that's what others envy most. They see the spark in our eyes, the unspoken language we share, and it drives them mad. They can't understand it, but they sure wish they could experience it. Every time they try to tear us apart, every time they whisper doubts in the air, it only strengthens what we have. Our love grows more resilient, more unbreakable. There's a jealousy in their eyes that says everything without a word, because they see something they can't have, a connection so rare it can't be replicated. What we share is a universe of its own. Others may gaze into it, but they'll never grasp the full picture, and that's why they'll never understand our passion. Our passion doesn't need to be explained. It speaks for itself, and when others try to mimic it, they fail to see that it's not just about love. It's about understanding, patience, and deep connection. They can't touch what we have, no matter how hard they try. The love between us isn't for the world to validate. It's for us to cherish and nurture. Jealousy isn't always a bad thing. Sometimes it's a reminder of how lucky we are to have found something so pure, so passionate, so unique. In a world full of shallow connections, what we share is a deep river. They can watch from the shore, but they'll never know the waters we've navigated together. Our love is a silent force, a quiet power that flows between us. And though others try to see it, they'll never truly understand its magnitude. What they don't realize is that we're not competing with them. We're just living our truth. And that's what they'll never have: the courage to do the same. Some may try to break us down, but all they do is help us grow stronger. We've built something unshakable, and no amount of jealousy can tear it apart. They wish they had what we do, but the truth is, they'll never find it. What we have is rare, something you can't force or manufacture. Every time they try to come between us, we only grow closer. Our bond isn't something that can be broken by the envy of others. It's too strong for that. You can feel it when we're together, a warmth, a light that draws attention. They notice us, they envy us, but they'll never understand us.